Let me tell you guys about this terrible day that I've had. A terrible day that I've had. So I woke up this morning with a flat tire. Yes, a flat tire on a day that I had so much stuff to do. So much. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? I've never had a flat tire before. And I would think that if I had a flat tire, I'd have somebody to call or I would know what to do. So I didn't worry about it. Like, why? But I got a flat tire. I did not know what to do at all. So I freaked out a little bit, had a moment, called my mom. I'm like, Mommy, I have a flat tire. What am I supposed to do? I do not know what to do, and I have a whole bunch of stuff to do today, and I can't afford to have a flat tire right now. What do I do? She's like, Tiffany, relax. I hear the freak out in you. So I'm like, okay, let me calm down. My mom's even saying it. I know I'm a little bit freaked out right now, but let me calm down. Everything's going to work out perfectly. Yeah, okay. So my mom tells me that I need to get this stuff called flat fix. Okay. I'm like, yeah. How am I going to get it? I have a flat tire. I can't go get it. I don't think she understood how bad the tire was. Like, I sent the picture of the tire to a few people, and they were like, if you drive on that, you're going to mess up your rim. There's sometimes, like, if you have a flat tire, you can still drive on it a little bit or whatever. No, not in this case. Everyone was like, you're going to mess up your rim, and then you're going to have to pay for that as well, and all this other stuff. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? I called my friend that's out here. I'm like, hey girl, what are you doing? I called her because I knew she had today off. So I'm like, all right, let me speak to her. Hopefully she can do something. She can help me out, whatever. Not like do it for me, but like help me with it. Okay. She's like, Tiffany, what? She planned on relaxing and doing nothing, just, laying on her couch all day. But I kind of needed her, so that changed. She was like, have you called around to see if there was a tire shop around or anything like that? I'm like, there's no tire shop around where I live. I don't see one anywhere. I really didn't. The tire shops that are around, they're like incognito, so you really don't notice them. But okay, so I called some of them or whatever. One place told me $210 for a tire. One tire, $210. I'm confused. What does this tire do that it's $210? Like, I don't understand. Because I looked at these tires from Walmart, and Walmart tires were not that expensive. I'm like, why is this one tire $210? But I needed a tire that matched the rest of the tires. So I'm like, ugh. If I have to do that, I have to do that. Don't want to, but if I have to, then I don't really have a choice. Okay, no problem. Boom. So she comes about 20 to 30 minutes later from when I spoke to her, because she had some stuff she had to do first before she came. Okay, when she gets here, I'm like, so I need to get this flat fix stuff from Walmart. At that exact moment that she called, one of my friends called me or whatever from out of town, and I told him what was up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have a flat tire. He's like, you don't have a spare tire? I'm like, no, I don't have a spare tire in my trunk. How would I have one? I would see it if I did. He's like, Tiffany, you have a tire in your trunk. I'm like, no, I don't. He's like, okay, follow my instructions. Go to your trunk. I lift up the carpet. You're going to see something there. I'm like, okay, whatever. So we went and did that. Oh, snap. There's one there. Great. But guess what? We don't know how to change a tire. So we're like, all right, that's great and everything, but we still can't even change a tire, so that doesn't help us. All right. So we go to Walmart. She drives us there in her car. We get this flat fix stuff. We put it in the wheel once we come back. That doesn't even work. The flat fix stuff leaks out of the tire. Yeah. So it's like, this is great. But we're like, maybe something got in there and we can drive on it. We're driving and it's like, yeah, this is not working out. So what do? We see this guy. We're like, excuse me, could you help us? He comes over. He looks like he's getting ready to go to work or came from work or something like that. But he was such a gentleman. He helped us and everything like that. Unfortunately, he really couldn't do anything with the flat fix, nor could he change the tire because the bolts, I guess, that hold the things together and stuff like that, they were on super tight. So that was amazing. That was so great. Like, okay, what do we do? What do we do? I don't know what to do. She doesn't know what to do. We call one of the tire shops and they're like, get it towed. We can't get it towed because it's a back wheel. It's not a front wheel. That's great. Okay. We need a flatbed. They're saying how they don't have one. They can do something tomorrow or on Wednesday or whatever. It's like, no. That's not what we need. We need this done now. They're like how they can't do it. All they have is a tow truck. That's not helpful. So we hang up with them and we're like, okay, what are we going to do? We come up with the idea of maybe we could get some air in the tire and try to drive someplace because I need a tire. I need something. So we go to Walmart again to go get an air pump to put some air in the tire. Why did we not think of this first? This works out perfectly. We get air in the tire and now we're able to do something. It took about 10 minutes to get air in the tire all the way because at first it wasn't really working. We had to figure out for a while how to make this stuff work. But in the end, it started working. We're like, okay, we're going to go. That's what we're going to do. We just got to try and hurry up and get there. The closest place was 7 miles, so we go there. I'm like, I need a wheel. The guy's like, what? I'm like, okay, I need a tire. He's like, okay, let's go check to see if we can save your tire or if you really need a whole new tire. We go, and he's able to save my tire. I do not need a whole new tire. All I needed was it to be patched. And they patched it for free. But if I would have needed a tire from there, it was only $120. How does it go from $210 to $120? Please explain that to me. But I learned a few things. I have a donut in my trunk. Always have an air pump in your trunk. And I have an amazing friend because I'm so thankful for her. She helped me so much. So, yes, girl, Tiffani-Ashley, love you. Yeah, so that was my terrible day. As you see, the wheel is now fixed. It's no longer a flat tire, but it took forever. It's missing something right there. Something's supposed to be there, like how all the others. I don't know where that is. Trunk, and just something I didn't know. If you lift this part up in your trunk, lift up the carpet, there's a wheel there. And everything you need to change your tires in there too. Just unscrew that, the part in the middle, and it'll help you get that out. I first tried to use this, but this did not work. Then I used that, and that worked way better. My tire inflated and I was able to go get it fixed. That did nothing at all. It came through the tire wheel. Don't forget to click the thumbs up and subscribe. Bye for now.